Growing up when I played baseball, there was a saying when you won a championship or a tournament or whatever else that said, act like you've been there before. You know what? That's probably the best advice I could give any producer out there who's trying to break into the middle market. You want to hear more? Let's go talk. Growing up, I played sports pretty much my entire childhood and into my adult life by playing baseball in college. And if you played ball like I did, every one of us had that crusty guy that held the scorebook in his hand, smoking a cigarette, coaching third base. That guy had a lot of wisdom and probably had a lot more life experience than many of us do, but some of that wisdom's relevant to being a producer today. Anytime we would win a tournament or we would be the league champions or anything of that nature, the first thing that would come out of that guy's mouth is act like you've been there before. One of the biggest mistakes that I see producers make when doing cold calling marketing drops or even going into first appointments is allowing themselves to feel inferior. They beat themselves mentally before they ever walk in, and then they beat themselves up when they leave because they didn't get the result that they wanted. So my advice is follow the crusty guy smoking a cigarette and keeping score in the third base coach's box. Act like you've been there before. Mentally prepare yourself. Know that you belong at that table before you ever walk in. Walk into that lobby to meet the gatekeeper like that's your company. You're just showing up for work that day. And have a conversation like you've been friends for years. I know it sounds crazy and it sounds easy, but it's not, because if it was, everybody would already be doing it. The truth is, if you can commit to acting like you've been there before and mentally preparing yourself every single day before you start your cold call journey, whether that be on the phone, in person, or even going into a first appointment, you're going to absolutely kill it in commercial insurance, and you're going to be amazed by the amount of momentum you pick up and the confidence that you gain going forward as soon as you get that first win by trusting what I'm telling you and acting like you've been there before.